All right, Jeff, we're talking about the heavy snowfall coming up here tonight through tomorrow, 24-hour snowfall, if you will. And there's some concern with this one being a heavier snowfall. And when we're starting to talk about heavier snowfall, people exert themselves maybe a little bit more than because they don't realize how bad the snow is. So what I've asked is you come in and talk a little bit about, because we can see heart attacks here, stroke, or just exhaustion. What would be some safety tips?
So some safety tips is just remember that when the snow is really heavy, you know, if it gets to be too much, just put your shovel down, take little bites of the snow at a time. For the older adults out there, just make sure you don't overexert yourself. Get some help. I'm sure that there's help out there in your communities. Get some help. If you start to experience things like chest pain, shortness of breath, more fatigue than normal than you would get shoveling snow, lightheadedness, dizziness, put the shovel down, go back in the house, take a little bit of a rest. If the symptoms progress or persist, then certainly call 911 and we can come out and take care of you.
Yeah, if somebody has pre-symptoms of this, maybe they're taking heart medications, high blood pressure, would you recommend, you know, getting somebody else to do it?
Sure.
And I also would throw this out at you too. Would you recommend that you let people know that you're going out and doing this, you know, so you got a witness, so somebody could call if something happened?
Yeah, that's perfect. That's a perfect idea. So if you live alone and you don't have family in the area, certainly let someone know you're going to go out and shovel. Most of the snow is going to start later on this afternoon and through tonight, so into tomorrow morning. So when you wake up, you know, give yourself a little bit of time to get acclimated to the morning before you rush out and you start some heavy lifting or you know, some cardiac stuff by shoveling the snow. Let people know that you're out there. Let people know that you're done so everybody knows that you're okay. And certainly, you know, don't bite off more than you can chew, so to speak. There are agencies out there that can help you. You know, there's snowplow drivers that are out around, and I'm sure that if you called them and said, I might need a little help today, they would probably be able to help you, for sure.
Real quick, everybody, their body's different and responds differently to this chest pain or to something. Could you just describe just in general? I know you kind of mentioned it already, but for those, you know, who've never had that pain, and a lot of people haven't, but everybody does respond a little bit differently. So just listening to your body, how important?
Right. So if you have, you know, if you have chest pain, most of the time it's centered right in the middle of your chest. But for us, we say nose to navel. So if it's in your nose to navel, could be radiating down the arm. You could have some, you know, elbow pain. Most of the time it's on the left side, but it could be on the right side. Any kind of pain in the jaw that's unusual. Those are signs and symptoms that you could be having a cardiac issue, and you need to stop. You need to call 911. Don't go in and sit down and just wait for, you know, 2-3 hours and, you know, hope that it goes away. If it doesn't go away after you stop, then you need to call 911 and have us come and take a look at you.
Fantastic. Take it easy. That's what Fitrona EMS says.
That's right.
Mr. Jeff, you got to take it seriously here. It is could be dangerous to health, and hopefully we don't have any incidences here in the city or anywhere for that matter.
Yep,
so.
that's correct.
Right,
Make sure you dress for the weather as well.
Oh, absolutely. We'll spend a whole nother series on that, Jeff.
There you go.
Thank you, Jeff Dostick, Fitrona EMS.